Good evening, and welcome to Indiana Farmers Coliseum. My name is Amanda Giordano. My colleague Rich Harden and I have had the honor of serving as senior class sponsors this year. On behalf of the class of 2019, the administration of Noblesville Schools, and the administration and faculty of Noblesville High School, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our 144th commencement ceremony. Thank you for attending this evening in support of the achievements of the class of 2019. To best honor our graduates, the class of 2019 requests the following. Please turn off all cell phones and any other electronic devices that might cause distractions during the ceremony. Please direct your attention to the program that recognizes all graduates, including those with academic honors. The class of 2019 desires to present diplomas in a consistent and efficient manner. Thus, the class respectfully requests that you please control your reactions and responses for each graduate as he or she receives a diploma. The class requests this so each graduate's name is clearly heard and for each to receive the proper and deserved recognition during this ceremony. A professional photographer from Interstate Photography is here to take pictures of each graduate receiving his or her diploma and exiting the stage. There's information in your program regarding the process for the purchase of pictures from tonight's ceremony. Finally, we ask that all family and friends please wait until all of the graduates have left the arena before beginning to exit. Graduates will be exiting the east end of the arena and will be proceeding back into the youth arena to drop off gowns and pick up their actual diplomas. We ask that family and friends meet graduates after they exit the youth arena to the outside doors. At this time, we ask that you stand and please remain standing as we begin our ceremony with the entrance of the members of the administration and faculty, followed by the introduction of the class and the processional, and then finally our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. Ladies and gentlemen, the administration of Noblesville Schools and the administration and faculty of Noblesville High School. And now, our national anthem, which will be followed by Ian Gibbons and Aubrey Deal with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Everyone, please be seated.
Good evening, relatives and friends of these graduating seniors. I am Jeff Bryant, principal of Noblesville High School, and I welcome you to the 2019 commencement ceremony on behalf of the Noblesville Board of School Trustees, Superintendent Dr. Beth Niedermeyer, and the administration and faculty of Noblesville High School. Many of the faculty members who contributed to these seniors' preparation for tonight's ceremony are here, seated on or beside the stage. Please join me in applause for these dedicated teachers. First of all, congratulations to the class of 2019. It has been an honor to serve as your principal during your 4 years at NHS. It has been a pleasure watching you grow while sharing in your successes and sometimes your failures. From both, I have seen you grow into young men and women who have the skills, determination, and motivation to strive outside of the walls of NHS. For the class of 2019, I have one simple message: just be you. In a society that values a brand, a social media presence, or a persona that doesn't exist without constant effort, I implore you to just be you. There are few people sitting in front of me, sitting in these stands, or sitting on this stage who haven't gotten caught up in the comments on a social media post or the number of likes a post may receive. I guess in some ways it's the way we receive recognition in today's instant communication. Everyone knows everything about everyone world. The challenge that you face is to not allow the push of a button on social media define you. Before you were a teenager with a phone and friends or followers on social media, you were the kid who made everyone laugh, protected your brothers and sisters from everything, loved to visit your friends and family, and couldn't wait for the next family vacation. You were just you. You aren't the number of followers you have or the number of likes a post generates. You are the child of a family who was giddy when they found out that you were coming into this world. A child of family and friends who have documented the major and minor developments in your life through pictures and memories that what they will forever hold dear. These people in your life don't like you for your social media posts. They love you for being the kind, considerate, loyal person they have watched you become. You aren't a brand created to sell people on an image that may not be real. You are the friend who spent summer nights running the neighborhood playing games, talking, and maybe, just maybe, seeing what you could and couldn't get away with, but always knowing that you had the people next to you that had your back and you had theirs. These friends don't exist in a social media account. They exist in real life. They love you for you, all of you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You made these friends because you were you. As you leave Noblesville High School, I hope you feel fondly about your experiences, the people you met, and the memories that you will have of this short time in your life. We appreciate what you have brought to our school and community. The faculty and staff at NHS are proud of you. Work every day to make your family proud, and most importantly, I want you to be proud of you. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Sam Wirtz, and it has been my pleasure to serve as the Senior Class Vice President this past school year. One of the responsibilities and great honors that comes along with this position is getting to introduce to you the Valedictorian for the class of 2019, Ashlyn Tucker. I have known Ashlyn for many years, all the way back to our elementary school days at Noble Crossing. Having known her all this time, I have witnessed her passion for education and dedication to leadership in the classroom and in the community. Ashlyn has displayed these qualities in her participation in the National Honor Society, Key Club, and Best Buddies programs, as well as serving as the president for the Decade chapter at Noblesville. Ashlyn is also an accomplished athlete. She participated on the girls' soccer team and served as a captain her senior season. The next step in Ashlyn's journey will be to attend the University of Arizona to study business as a member of the Honors College. Please welcome Ashlyn to the stage.
When I first heard the words, "We are together," they were simply that. Just 3 little words. They were a good slogan for athletic team t-shirts and a motto used in the weight room and on the field. But over 4 years, those 3 little words evolved to be so much more. My eyes first opened to their meaning late fall of my freshman soccer season. The girls' soccer program writes the letters WAT for We Are Together every game on our arms, and the program has done this tradition for years. Since it was all I had ever known, it didn't seem that special to me. Until one day, a girl on an opposing team asked me what those 3 letters on my arm meant. I proudly told her they stood for We Are Together, and that it was a motto that all of our athletic teams had embraced and adopted as a whole. The girl was shocked, floored, and maybe even a little jealous. "Wow," she said, "I wish our team supported each other like that." In that moment, I was overwhelmed with gratitude. Gratitude for our school, our faculty, and the culture they've created. I didn't realize how uniquely supportive and united our school was until that day. Every year I've been here, We Are Together has only continued to percolate throughout our school. It has expanded beyond athletics and touched our entire student body in some way, shape, or form. Those words had grown to mean so much to me, but nothing made me feel their meaning more than May 2018. The only thing that got me through that long and emotional day was the feeling emoted by the faculty and my fellow classmates. I thought I knew what We Are Together meant, but nothing showed it to me like that experience. It was a pivotal moment in our city as that motto grew beyond our school walls and became a proverb embraced by the entire community. Over 4 years, the meanings of those words has grown, shifted, and morphed to mean something unique and different and personal to each and every one of us. Today, it represents a motto of reflection as we come together for one last, but very important We Are Together moment to celebrate all of our amazing accomplishments over the past 4 years. And that unquantifiable amount of accomplishments comes in all different forms and across all different disciplines, which is something Noblesville High School has done a phenomenal job of embracing. For example, I have the opportunity of speaking before you today because I am valedictorian. Yet this will be the last year that valedictorian and salutatorian are automatically bestowed the honor of commencement speakers, as Noblesville High School is moving away from class rank. Though some disagree with this decision, I see it as another example of our school corporation's progressive mindset. They see that success during high school is not defined by numbers on a transcript. It is so much more than that. It's winning awards in speech and theater at national levels. It's studying abroad. It's athletic and artistic state championships, or if you're cheer and marching band, it's multiple state championships. It's using your voice on the State House floor. It's competing for Team USA at the international level, using an internship to become a CNA, vet tech, or pharmaceutical assistant before you even graduate. It's using JEL to learn a trade. It's starting a business, or it's writing a play. It's charitable work done both domestically and abroad, and it's the hundreds of other accomplishments by this class of 2019 that I don't have time to mention. So look around and soak it in. The proud smiles of your family, friends, and neighbors as they observe our celebration today. Each and every one of you earned a seat in this room as a member of our last celebration of being together. And though we are heading our separate ways next fall, we will always have the shared experience of our formative high school years and that unique identity of being a Noblesville Miller. To conclude, I will leave you with this. Wherever your journey takes you, stay true to who you are, follow your dreams, and always strive to be the hardest worker in the room. NHS has provided each of us with the infrastructure for a successful future, and now it's our turn to make the most of it. Thank you and congratulations.
Hello, I'm Justin Ambergy. I'm the press secretary for the senior class, and I have the honor to introduce the Salutatorian today, which is Cameron Barnett. Cameron's 4 years at Noblesville High School have been full of a little bit of everything. Her interests have ranged from performing arts to athletics to academics. For the past 4 years, she has participated in show choir. The last 3 years were with the varsity women's show choir, New Dimension. She ran and threw shot put for 2 years with a partner with Unified Track. This past year, Cameron was grateful to serve as president of National Honor Society. She, along with a group of friends, founded and led a chapter of Crew at Noblesville. She is an AP Scholar with distinction and was also a National Merit Committed student. In the fall, Cameron looks forward to pursuing a degree in biology at the University of Notre Dame. Cameron is extremely thankful to her family, friends, and teachers who have encouraged her throughout her past 4 years. Please welcome Cameron Barnett.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, faculty, and most importantly, classmates. Tonight, we celebrate the graduation of Noblesville High School's class of 2019. I am honored to represent this class as the Salutatorian. I want to start by thanking every teacher and administrator. You have shaped our lives. And my friends and family, thank you for your support over all these years. To my parents, thank you for never letting me give up. Your encouragement has made all the difference. Let's give our family, friends, teachers, and administrators a round of applause to show how much we appreciate them. "4 years ago, our story began, and tonight, it ends. Sure, it's bittersweet. It's been a lot of fun getting to this point. We've had 4 years of sporting events, performances, competitions, and clubs. Chapter 1 began with our freshman year, when we all walked into that scary building on the first day of school with 2,000 other kids who were bigger and older than us. But we made it work. We got to have our first homecoming, first mini Olympics. We had the App Store on our iPads and spent way too much time playing flappy golf in class. Chapter 2, and we made it to sophomore year, but unfortunately, the App Store did not. We moved out of the freshman campus. We had to take chemistry and read The Great Gatsby. There was also that time when the water main broke and we got 2 days off of school. I don't think I'll ever forget Mr. Lathery announcing that a pipe had burst and then calling it a code brown. Chapter 3, junior year. Sure, we're finally upperclassmen, but that also means we have much more responsibility. It was time to get serious about planning our next step. For some of us, that meant taking the ACT, the SAT, and a couple of AP classes. Some of us started looking into internships and career planning. But there was still time to have fun. We had several state champion groups our junior year, including my Girls in New Dimension, the marching band, guard, and cheer. We also went to prom for the first time junior year. But honestly, we spent most of the year looking forward to being seniors. And before we knew it, it was time for Chapter 4, Senior Year. Senior year brings lots of laughs. Last homecoming parade, where the girls got to wear their senior cords that were 4 years in the making. Last mini Olympics, last yearbook, last spicy chicken Wednesday, last time playing with your team, performing on that stage, last time crowding into the gym for the sweaty homecoming dance, last time being with all your friends in one place, the last page in our high school story. So it's okay to be sad that it's ending. We've had a lot of great moments that deserve to be recognized. But tonight is a night of celebration, not sadness, because each of us will walk across the stage and will leave this building as a high school graduate. You did it. You made it. If this moment is the final sentence in our high school story, then we are all about to place the period. But guess what? The next page has 3 words on it. 3 extremely important words: to be continued. We have a lot more learning, loving, and living to do. Tomorrow, we'll start writing a new book. And don't be scared about that, because whether it's the workforce or the military or college or whatever else you could possibly do, you are entirely capable. You have been equipped to handle what's next. And I challenge each of you, my fellow classmates, to live in pursuit of being what you're meant to be. And I'm not talking about a career, I'm talking about attributes. Pursue compassion, humility, patience, and gentleness. If you strive to be kind, then the next book will be extraordinary. So, class of 2019, I leave you with a quote from C.S. Lewis. There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. Thank you and congratulations.
While serving as the Vice President for the class of 2019, it has been my pleasure to get to work alongside our class president, Brian Bell. I have witnessed him lead our class with effectiveness and efficiency while being a friend to all. Outside of his student government responsibilities, Ryan has displayed leadership skills through his involvement on the Rally Dance Marathon Committee and through the National Honor Society at NHS. Ryan has been a successful student athlete. Over his high school career, he was a varsity wrestler, as well as an active member of the Noblesville Boys Volleyball Club. Music continues to be a passion in Ryan's life, and throughout the last 4 years, Ryan played the piano through Butler University's Community Arts program. As Ryan looks towards the future, his dream is to become a dentist, and he will begin the next chapter in his journey at Indiana University, where he will study biological sciences. Please join me in welcoming Ryan to the stage.
Thank you, Sam. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the parents, family members, mentors, and friends that got these students to where they are today, sitting here before me. This amazing life accomplishment would not have been possible without your continued support and unwavering love. Teachers and administrators, despite a rapidly changing world, one consistent factor within NHS is your desire to educate, grow, and empower students in whatever way you can. It is because of you that we have a society of free thinkers that are empowered to become the doctors, engineers, and educators of the future. I cannot thank you enough for making the last 4 years memorable and challenging us to grow as young adults. Next, I would like to ask my classmates that are entering into the military to stand up and be recognized. It is my honor to thank all of you for your service to our great country. We are eternally grateful for each and every one of you protecting our freedoms and liberties. It is because of your bravery and valor that we are the great nation that we are today. Seniors, well, we finally made it. 13 years of challenges has led us to this point right here. We have made it through all the spicy chicken Wednesdays, Miller merits, and pointless graduation meetings to now begin our own path. Before we begin, however, I would like to remind everyone that in a few short moments, we will be able to refer to Dr. McCaffrey as Craig, or at least Dr. Craig, without getting a Friday school or a detention. Just saying. With that being said, I remember when we walked through the halls as freshmen, uncertain of what the future would hold for us and where our place was in this intricate social structure we call high school. While we are a large, diverse group of people, Noblesville will always bond us together. Over the course of our time here at NHS, we have stood alongside one another at football games, homecomings, and other events, both good and bad, that have formed amazing connections and memories. However, these last 4 years were definitely not easy. I have no doubt that each and every one of us has made sacrifices to get to where we are today. Skipping a sporting event to take the SAT, going to the library and sit at your friend's house, and of course, trading hours for study, hours of sleep for hours of study. But all of you sit here before me today as a testament that you are in fact strong enough to not only face these challenges head on, but thrive while defying them. We have dealt with the events that happened last year on May 25th and shown that the true measure of the strength of a community is not the amount of roundabouts or whether or not the train is saved. The true measure of the strength of a community is how it is able to respond and come together after a dreadful situation. Our community has grown together and proven that we are able to thrive in the face of adversity and come out stronger. Through all of these challenges, we've had an extensive community of teachers, coaches, and family to call upon in times of need. This supportive community has helped us overcome our personal struggles and made us more resilient to take on the next battle. As you move on to your next challenge in life, I want you to know that you don't have to take it on alone. Although some of us might be leaving the educational setting, I'm here to tell you that there will be a community to become a part of in whatever you choose to do. This community will help you summit mountains that you never thought you would be able to reach. But it definitely won't be easy. As your senior class president, it's my job to tell you that despite all the challenges you've had to face to get to where you are today, there will always be more difficult and bigger challenges to face in the future. It may be intimidating as you go into the world and seek to find your place in it. But this world is filled with challenges, and each challenge you can take two roads. You can let it paralyze you, or you can let it motivate you. With that being said, if you find yourself paralyzed or feel like you're falling backwards, you must remember it is okay to ask for help, to remember your community and who is supporting you. It is with those words that I urge you to embrace the challenges that you encounter in your life. I believe that each and every one of you has the capacity to do great things for the future. I believe that the only thing that will hinder you in doing so will be yourself. If you are able to face the challenges that life hurls at you head on, you will see yourself not only succeed, but thrive. Thank you, and congratulations.
It is a pleasure to recognize those students who distinguish themselves academically by attaining one of 3 of our academic honors designations. I will read the names of the top 5 students in rank order and then ask for all students receiving academic honors to join them standing. Number 5 in the class of 2019, Katie Reich. Number 4, Zach Lamantia. Number 3, Umut Baisam. Number 2, Cameron Barnett. And number 1, Ashlyn Tucker. Students wearing academic honor cords, please stand. Please join me in honoring all of these students.
Dr. Niedermeyer, Mr. Bryant, members of the school board, members of the faculty, friends and family in the audience. As directors of counseling at Noblesville High School, Mrs. Clark and I certify to each and all of you that the members present here this evening of the class of 2019 have met the graduation requirements of the state of Indiana, as well as those of Noblesville High School, and are to be awarded their diplomas and declared graduates of Noblesville High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, and members of the board, as superintendent of Noblesville Schools, I declare the members of the class of 2019 who are present to be graduates of Noblesville High School.
Ashlyn Brooke Tucker. Cameron Ray Barnett. Ryan Murphy Bell. Samuel Charles Wirtz. Justin Isaac Ambergy. Ian Stephen Gibbons. Aubrey Madison Deal. Rafael Aguilera. Elijah Dean Ahmed. Elias Jamshid Donald Adoon. Casey Scott Akers. Abdul Mohassan Mohammed Al Mohana. Jared Scott Alexander. Jonathan Thomas Alexander. Cameron Michael Allen. Faith Noel Alley. Adam Thomas Alspa. Marcus Amoa. Delaney Corinne Amsler. Brady John Anderson. Maria Rose Anderson. Reese David Anderson. Ryan Elizabeth Anderson. Sullivan Stephen Angel. Damian Abadaka. Khalid Altaf Aria. Elizabeth Magdalena Armendariz. Miles Grayson Atkins. Jasnor Singh Aulak. Joseph Thomas Aviles. Russell Boss. Tate Noel Bailey. Elizabeth Nicole Baker. Nolan Robert Baker. Jacob R. Balazantis. Sierra Nicole Baldwin. Adam Heath Bales. Carter Michael Ball. Carly Elizabeth Ball. Santos Balinas Vittorio. Gavin Frederick Ballman. Reagan Helena Baltz. Lauren Taylor Bonsbach. Alyssa Michelle Barnes. Patrick Cole Barnes. Lauren Faith Burrows. Peyton Elizabeth Barton. Devin Abigail Bates. Caitlin Rose Bockert. McKenna Corinne Beaverson. Samuel J. Bennington. Dylan Cole Bernstein. Matthew Gregory Berteau. David Charles Bettner. Umut Merrick Bysum. Faith Mackenzie Billings. Tyler Aurelia Burks. Wyatt Alexander Blades. Christian Scott Blattner. Lucas Robert Blevins. Courtney Elizabeth Boehm. Jackson Charles Bond. Matthew Ryan Borders. Michael Joseph Bott. Ashley Nicole Louise Bradshaw. Dabiron Braxton. Cecilia Ann Brillinger. Grace May Briscoe. Aubrey Renee Brolsma. Claire Marie Brothers. Abigail Eveline Brown. Derek Allen Brown. Hannah Jo Brown. Kayla Lynn Brown. Levi R. Brown. Mary Claire Eileen Birch. Alyssa Nicole Burgess. Samantha M. Burwell. Ava Adair Buzenbark. Alexa Shea Buzan. Seth Valentine Calvert. Sean Christopher Canatella. Anton Casteria Kapangpangan. Austin Douglas Carey. Alexander Robert Carter. Sydney Ann Cash. Ryan Patrick Cassidy. Tyler J. Cassidy. Braden Taylor Caswell. Mackenzie Grace Catlin. Hannah Marie Caton. Drew Mitchell Chafee. Bryson Austin Chapman. Jack Oliver Chastain. Lauren Olivia Chatterton. Samuel Blair Chesum. Carly Danielle Chire. Mary Elizabeth Childress. Sarah Elizabeth Chilton. Enox Chino Tornes. Ethan Gregory Clapp. Andrew Ryan Cleverly. Grace Elizabeth Cochran. Braden Alexander Kofer. Emily Marie Cole. Allison Danielle Collins. Garrett Austin Collins. Mitchell Bruce Connard. John Stephen Cook. Thomas Edward Cook. Gavin Joseph Cooley. Jessica Renee Couvert. Mikael Ivana Cornell. Jackson Charles Costa. Casey June Cox. Stephen Andrew Cresilius. Jillian Amber Kripe. Natalie Kyra Cronin. Lawson Charles Crum. Christina Marisol Culver.
Edward Eugene Cummins. Peyton Lee Cummins. Corbin Walter Cunningham. Lauren Mackenzie Cup. Alec James Dagey. Madison Diane Daly. Kaylee Elizabeth Doherty. Christopher Daughtry. Cameron Michael Davey. Hunter Marion Davis. Hunter William Davis. Carly Bay Davis. Kylen Nia Jean Davis. Jacob Henry Deacon. Chase Dean DeBryan. Griffin Zane Deckard. Dylan Zachary Deemer. Alexander Delgado. Ashley Brooke DeLong. Noelle Catherine Marie Dennis. Dakota Depew. Carly Christine Derleth. Alyssa Renee DeRosset. Grant Benjamin Detman. Brianna Lena DeWitt Del Toro. Evan Diamante. Sebastian Eugene Robert Dillon. Isabella Santa Josefina Tennyson de Rosa. Dylan Daniel Ditchin. Nicholas Francis Dombrowski. Jesse Adele Donham. Brendan Rio Donnelly. Megan Elise Dorsch. Paige Elizabeth Dubois. Samantha K. Dubois. Xavier McGregor Dunn. Kylie Gwendolyn Ann Durham. Edward Thomas Jenick. Kyle David Earl. Owen Jean Edge. Carson Erickson Agee. Austin Jacob Ely. Blake Andrew Eller. Caleb Jordan Emery. Sarah Marie Eschenfelder. Cooper Worth Everett. Kelly Anna Fargo. Joshua Edward Farmer. Lily Marie Fellows. Tara Brianna Lynn Fenderson. Lorenzo Michael Ferraro. Madison Taylor Fields. Veronica Lee Fiscus. Kathleen Ann Fivecoat. Brian Patrick Flynn. Layla Jane Fogelman. Emily Ann Foley. Eric Kaiser Foley. Evan Kenneth Foley. Kathleen Aaron Foley. Gracie May Elmer. Claire Ann Foster. Olivia Ann Francis. Molly Therese Freeman. Diamond Yvonne Freund. Elizabeth Magnolia Fritz. Oriana Valentina Foynmeyer. Cassie Rose Funk. Emily Ann Ferguson. Julia Claire Furiak. Christian Michael Gadsden. Dominique Arthur Garber. Justin Carlos Garrison. Dakota James Garza. McKaylee Marie Gauze. Anthony Donato Georgiou. Salvatore Donato Georgiou. Nicholas Kedrick Gerber. Jake Kendall Gerhart. Emily Diana Elizabeth Giffen. Luke Matthew Gillum. Nicholas Joseph Gillespie. Dana Patricia Ginter. Hayes Ginter. Aubrey Ann Ginther. Gwendolyn Alara Goisueta. Jackson Eric Gorsuch. Braden Philip Gossard. Catherine May Goza. Paige Lee Grant. Sydney Marie Graves. Andrew Mallory Gray. Catherine Isabel Green. Noah Van Bretten Green. Tatiana Maria Green. Alexandra Ray Greer. Thomas David Harry Gregory. Grant Hugo Gremmel. Jasmine Ann Griesinger. Mackenzie Dane Grove. Natalie Jean Grubb. Zachary Ambrose Groover. Haley Allen Gunderson. Rachel Renee Gustafson. Ashley Elizabeth Gutnick. Connor William Gutting. Caleb Reginald Haggard. Brianna Marie Hall. Jaden Christopher Holleran. Andrew Hamilton. Grace Ann Hammond. Alexander Curtis Hancock. Daniel Charles Hancock. Jackson Ryan Hancock. Aiden Patrick Haney. Abigail Ann Hansen.
Eden Sabine Haney. Gabriel Alexander Hardesty. Joshua Harden. Allison Marie Harp. Audra Lynn Harrell. Drake Cameron Hart. Faith Victoria Hart. Mabrin Ann Hartline. Annabelle Grace Hawkins. Jocelyn Elizabeth Haynes. William Jacob Heffern. Christina Elizabeth Heinzman. Cade Andrew Heller. Austin William Hensley. Jada Shufone Hensley. Jewel Shufont Hensley. Emily Sue Higgins. Emma Elizabeth Higgins. Megan Darlene Higgins. Marissa Renee Hilker. Joseph McLaren Hillman. Xavier David Hines. Blake Addison Hipkiss. Aiden Joel Hobbs. Jacob William Hoffman. Jake Thomas Hoffman. Emma Louise Hofsetz. Hannah Parker Homan. Jacob Wesley Russell Holmes. Clay Christian Holsworth. Keely May Hoopengarner. William Colvin Hopper. Joshua Ryan Horn. Tyler Michael Howard. James Robert Hudson. William Ethan Huff. Dalton Paul Huffman. Dalton Bradley Davis. Jefferson Nash Huffman. Madison Elizabeth Huffman. Grant Robert Hall. Addison Sue Humberg. Connor Joseph Hunter. Jacob David Huskin. Lane Vincent Hudson. Sebring Taylor Mercedes Hines. Henry Michael Irvin. Elissa Ann Jansen. Catherine Elizabeth Janowski. Caitlin Pearl Jasinski. Shelby Sierra Jaworski. Kinja Alvin Jenkins. Samantha Sonia Jensen. Jaime Jimenez Silvar. David Jacob Johnson. Mallory Morgan Johnson. Samuel Andrew Johnson. Skylar Eugene Johnson. Zachary James Johnson. Justin Isaiah Johnson Sparks. Austin Garrett Jones. Christopher Douglas Jones. Caitlin Renee Jones. John Benjamin Kagi. Kalilina Kapuka Vaya. Lani Huli Okahale Hua Kalili. Maxwell Allen Kane. Jalen Amber Kashenschmidt. Dilpreet Kaur. Timothy Jordan Keel. Egan Braden Keeverhill. Aaron Shadi Keith. Naomi Michelle Keller. Keegan David Kennedy. Muskan Kenwa. Eric Dakota Killebrew. Micah James Killebrew. Blake Patrick Killian. Brady Nicholas Killian. Clara Eve Kirk. Thomas Owen Kistner. Gary Allen Kitko. Emily Nicole Klein. Jacqueline Olivia Klinger. Wyatt Baldwin Kleber. Claire Elizabeth Kniebel. Erica J. Knieper. Jack Daniel Knight. Madeline Elizabeth Knight. Zachary Scott Canal. Joshua Patrick Loftus Kazicki. Natalie Marie Cray. Hunter Gabrielle Kramer. Kayla Rochelle Kubel. Tristan Lee Kuiper. Reagan Adeline Kurtz. Tanner Kirby Kuykendall. Hope Ray Lagamarcino. Zachary Ethan Lamentia. Abigail Louise Landis. Timothy Joseph Laurel-S. Isabel Caspian Lavengood. Clara Grace Lawson. Madison Elizabeth LeBlanc. Cameron Scott Lee. Zachary Charles Lee. Sydney Ray LeGrand. Alexa Marie Leisure. Maria Perina Leon. Joshua Kyle Lewis. Nathan Andrew Lyda. Dane Paul Logie. Tony Lynn. Michael Linman. Victoria Rose Linville. Brandon Corey Lockhart. Alexa Renee Lockhart. Benjamin Cole Lockhart. Noah Michael Loneker. Griffin John Paul Long.
Keegan Grant Long. Logan William Long. Olivia Grace Long. Kendra Nicole Lose. Caitlin Marie Losh. Maya Noel Latarski. Elizabeth Annabelle Lokes. Nicholas Brennan Love. Joshua Matthew Lovett. Brandon Kenneth Lowe. Kylie Ryan Lowry. Noah Nicholas Lupe. Simon Roland Lynch. Logan Duane McMillan. Adam Markison. Luke Andrew Marlowe. Curtis Hanson Martin. Caitlin Elizabeth Martin. Alexander Raymond Mattingly. Jacob Christian Matson. Alicia Jordan Maudlin. Elijah Hamilton Maxwell. Edward Reuben Mayorga. Sean Bradley Mays. Ellen Marie McCool. Carson Douglas McCord. Devin James McDaniel. Kelsey Ray McGarity. Samuel James Joseph McGinnis. Kaylin Nicole McGovern. Madison E. McGrew. Sky Danielle McLaughlin. Megan Elizabeth McQuinn. Carrie Elizabeth Mayling. Evan Patrick Meinerding. Jalen Melarovich. Jacob William Mello. Angela Jocelyn Mendoza Rodriguez. Kaylin Ann Mertens. Jessica Renee Meyer. Austin Thomas Miller. Meredith Jane Michael Miller. Owen Maxwell Miller. Samantha Ann Marie Miller. Adam Jackson Minor. Emily Diane Minette. Abigail Rain Mayor. Matthew Victor Molnaire. Megan Elizabeth Montag. Taylor Lee Moore. Ashlyn Elizabeth Moorfield. Kylie Joevelyn Morris. Darby Roxanne Mottweiler. Emma Sophia Motz. Taylor Madison Mueller. Nicholas Edward Mullins. Amanda Elizabeth Mumphrey. Melissa Noemi Munoz Chan. Isabella Rose Murdoch. Isabel June Murfield. Chase Dalton Mutter. Taylor Olivia Nail. Alexander Oral Natvig. Madeline Elizabeth Neely. Cade James Nellis. Alexander Ray Nelson. Kearns Scott Nelson. Jack Charles Newcomer. Christina Lexus Wynn. Eric Wynn. He can win. Grace Nicole Nielsen. Carly Ann Neeser. Colin Zane Noble. Imani Tiara Nobles. Andrew Jacob Knoll. Alec Charles Nagoda. Jacob Riley Odell. Mia Kara Ochoa. Alexandria Rain Odell. Jacob Jordan Odell. Matthew Jared Ogle. Garrett Christopher Olgies. Valerie Madison Oliver. Andrew Christian Alt. Matthew Aaron Omran. Ann Ong. Timothy Edward Ott. Don Gordon Owens. Kevin Scott Paleos. Devin Olivia Palmer. Faith Elizabeth Paris. Jessica Ann Parrish. Jacob Tyler Parks. Sailor Blaine Partlow. Kennedy Alexis Pastore. Mackenzie Elizabeth Pedigo. Ariel Marie, Ariel Marie Peak. Matthew Caleb Peak. Daphne Olivia Pay. Michael Jesus Peulo. Courtney Elaine Pinwell. Miranda Lynn Perkins. Matthew Perrin. Kayana Amanda Marie Petgrave. Alyssa Lee Petrulis. Dana Quinn Pham. Chow Hay Bo Fan. Lauren Elizabeth Phillips. Zachary Michael Phillips. Justin Warner Phipps. Mary Catherine Piazza. Chandler Philippus. Brian Cade Piper. Jackson Patrick Piskey. Skylar Mackenzie Plythrow. Maxwell Charles Pollard. Nelson Ponce Ocampo. Haley Renee Potts.
Lauren Brianne Pointer. Samir Puskar. Logan Lexus Quimby. Isabel Rademacher. Kenneth Braden Rainey. Haley Marie Ramsey. Lydia Rebecca Margaret Ratcliffe. Aiden Joseph Rail. Krista Nicole Raymond. Rachel K. Reed. Catherine Marie Reel. Trenton Michael Reeves. Katie Noel Reich. Victoria Elizabeth Ann Reinhardt. Philip Alexander Reisner. Sabrina Ann Ray. Megan Nicole Rich. Jalen Vincent Richard. Nathan Cole Richardson. Joseph Frederick Reister. Haley Elizabeth Rivers. Nicholas Jackson Robbins. Hunter Neil Roberts. Riley Paris Roberts. Kaya Ann Robinson. Kason Mattis Rohde. Allison Dawn Roots. Harrison Thomas Sutherland Rose. Ethan Patrick Raudebush. Leah Grace Raudebush. Fiorella Alejandra Rubio. Bailey Renee Ryan. Taylor Ann Sable. Noah Matthew Salem. Seba Iad Samara. Madison Nicole Sanders. Catherine Ann Sandys. Madeline Elizabeth Sauce. Christopher Richard Scheib. Ashlyn K. Scheider. Abigail Marie Schickling. Jordan Donald Schmidt. Marissa Ann Schneider. Daniel John Schubert. Haley Celeste Schulteis. Kylie Elizabeth Scott. Caitlin Marie Skoll. Tyler Montgomery Semler. Maximiliano Charles Sendejas. Jonathan Wesley Shankland. Luke Aaron Shannon. Elijah Jacob Sharkey. Nevada Jean Shepard. Zoe Amila Shields. Justin Matthew Shinlever. Sydney Lee Schaffner. Martin Alejandro Sierra. Jordan Thomas Edmund Silvers. Morgan Angela Simpson. Patrick Aiden Simpson. Avneet Singh. Taylor Nicole Shahom. Julia Renee Skinner. Ashley Taylor Smiley. Benjamin Patrick Smith. Cameron Blake Smith. Cameron Renee Smith. Ian Matthew Smith. Michaela DeMornay Smith. Martha Lou Smith. Kyra May Smythe. Samantha Logan Snyder. Samuel Joseph Snyder. Jacob Cole Spencer. Trevor James Spice. Michael David Stacy. Sydney Marie Stevens. Teaguan Matthew Stevenson. Shay Kaylin Sterrett. Riley James Stevens. Evan Thomas Stivers. Jackson Nathaniel Stallings. Paige Alexandra Strite. Autumn Marie Strong. Christopher James Stuckey. Benjamin Ryan Sturgeon. Jackson Dean Studeville. Jackson Kerwin Stutz. Elijah Brandon Ray Swan. Aubrey Christine Swart. Isaac Joshua Swiderski. Madeline Ray Swieger. Abigail Marie Swift. Molly Taxter. Anna Elaine Taylor. DeAndre Marshawn Taylor. Jada Jenny Marie Terragezzo. Josephine Renee Thompson. Kayla Grace Thompson. Marin Elise Thornberry. Caitlin Christine Todd. Hannah Claire Tomlinson. Owen Michael Torrance. Emily Deidre Trombley. Zach Joseph Tuane. Shelby Josephine Tyler. Michaela Claudine Uri. Kennedy Noel Ullman. Chelsea Nicole Umbright. Zachary Scott Unger. Adrian Carl Vasquez. Jocelyn Vega. Catherine Vega. Jacob Andrew Vernier. Kayla Marie Vickers. Carson Joseph Vieira.
Abigail Osides Vigilovos. Brady Christopher Walden. Grayley Ann Walter. Sandra Rose Warren. Gabrielle Sharon Warner. Lillian Joe Wasserman. Jenna Alice Waterman. Cayman Lee Waters. Alexandra Marie Weaver. Jameson Shane Weavy. Grace Elizabeth Welsh. Grant Michael Welcher. Kristen Renee Wentz. Sydney Michelle Westervelt. Ava Grace Wettrick. Joseph Michael Whalen. Ryan Elizabeth Wheeler. Sandy Lauren Wheeler. Madison Alicia Lee Witro. Uriah Joseph Wetzel. Emily Ann Whitcomb. William Allen Weitzel. Noah Ethan Weitzel. Thomas Boone Wiegand. Drake Otto Weesey. William Patrick Wilder. Carly Elizabeth Williams. Deja Michaela Williams. Taylor Danielle Williams. Colin Matthew Williamson. Aaron Ann Wilson. James Wilson IV. Megan Jade Wilson. Samantha Ann Wilson. Katie Lorraine Whitty. Jack Frederick Wolfred. Cassandra Nicole Wanell. Cody Austin Lee Wysong. Emily Brianna Shulio. Lana K. Yerian. Jerron Marquise Uri. Destiny Nicole Zamora. Trevor Austin Zavak. Dwayne Thomas Zeizig. Braden Scott Zint. Emily Ruth Zepp. Levi Michael Zinn. Jacob Dylan Zuniga. Ashley Eileen Matthias. Juan Francisco Leo. When you turn tassel.
The changing of the tassel will signify that we are official graduates of Noblesville High School. With that being said, will the class of 2019 please rise and follow my lead?